We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Painter. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it,
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Powell. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw on second down, Painter. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And it'll be a turnover on downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm off.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Powell down to throw it. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
And now we'll throw it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Sam Howell with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So here's a 3rd and 14.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up 3rd
Back to throw. Painter. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Throwing here, Howell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. He'll look to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 11-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Browns nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Painter. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. T. Higgins, a 9-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Howell going to audible to something else. Back to throw now on first down. And this one too low.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Howell throwing on third down here. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Open man complete downfield to Davis. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Painter. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
This now a 3rd and 4. Faking the handoff. Howell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Here's Howell. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
A gain of 8 yards.
Howell changing the play here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Los Angeles.
Howell from the gun. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Chargers.
Hands it off out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play.
A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Howell out of the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Now Howell. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And once more, Howell back to the air. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Terry McLaurin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, Painter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
At the 38-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
And it's third down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So here we go, fourth down. Howell. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Back at 60.
On third and 2, Painter. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 45-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw on second down. Painter. That pass complete to Moore. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
13. It's third down and 6.
Top low 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw on third down. Painter. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Bobcat. 70 range. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
18, pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Painter. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now they'll shift things around. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Down to the 10 and all the way down to the 5. And now they're in the hurry up.
First and goal, Chargers.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made. And
he's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. short. 89 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Now they go play action with Howell. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Painter. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for L.A., the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We look at this Browns defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now Jackson. Going up top. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2, and it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This is 2nd and 8. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. They'll give him 4 yards there. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
7 yards there and a first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Could be 4 down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Romeo Doubs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They run again on first down, Chubb, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Now Chubb running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it down to the 32. These two teams all tied after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Second and 14. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! David Njoku from 19 yards away. And the Browns have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Steps away. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
27 yards there, a 1st down. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flowers going to go in motion right. Now it's Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's Jackson to throw. Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Lamar changing the look. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Flowers going to go in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To throw is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now Snappy is a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw now on the final play. And got his man complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I. From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 8. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw again. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll move this all the way down to the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mid.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about
7.
that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Jackson will throw again. He sets to fire deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here. This defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson on 1st down. He's going to go up top again. Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Curtis Samuel, 65 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. In motion left, Flowers. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brent, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Chubb is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw again is Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Browns 42, Ravens 28.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sign of relief.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw now on first down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Back to throw here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you
Jackson will throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Jackson from the shotgun. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. Tillman motions to the left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Throwing for Chubb. Complete on the out route. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. Touchdown, Browns! Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's caught at at the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 75 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
49. Ravens 35.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Matabike collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. So the completion good for 7 there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
We changed it.
Jackson now. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Counter play with Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They're going to look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
What a call there on third down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll drop to throw.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 43-yard line.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cleveland, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And